Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to be doing two looks with two different palettes. Now this is kind of a different two looks, two palettes than you're used to seeing on my channel because I'm going to be using the same colors or similar colors out of each palette. And I did talk about this in another video a few days ago and I wanted to go ahead and do it. This is the Jeffree Star Blue Blood palette. I'm going to be putting it up against, oh, I almost dropped it, the Jawbreaker palette. There are a few similar shades out of here that I found by swatching them that are very similar to the other palettes. So what I'm going to be doing is using the same brushes, but I will be using my Verimona color switch to take off any excess product off the brushes in between, going back and forth between the two palettes. And I will be using the same brushes with very similar shades from the palettes. And I will be doing the same eye look on both eyes, but using the shades from their respective palettes. So if you're interested in seeing the look that I come up with, and I'm as curious as I am to see how many of the shades are similar, then please keep on watching. Okay, so first I'm going to be going into the Jawbreaker palette, and there, like I said, there are a few shades in here that look very similar. So I'm going to go into Priceless first and put that in my crease. Now taking my brush cleaner, I'm just taking the powder off the brush, and my cat just blundered in here. He's down here at my feet. It just scared me. He was licking himself and I touched him with my foot. He's such a brat. Bubby, what are you doing? Monster. Okay, now in this palette we have the shade Cone, which is down here, which looks similar to Priceless. It is lighter, or this is darker than Priceless. Priceless is lighter. But on the eye, we'll see. And there is more kick up in this pan than there was in the other one. It does look darker on the eye as well. So I'm going to go ahead and drag this under my eye. I didn't do that on the other eye, so I'll have to go back into the other shade. Brush cleaner again. Back into Priceless, and I want to show you. There's like hardly any fallout in here, and I'll show you the other palette here in just a second. And this is the only other Jeffree Star product I own besides a lipstick. And I do have some dryness going on out here. This eye has been giving me issues today. It has been itching really bad, so eyeshadow might not sit as well. But here's the Cone shade. I don't know if the fallout's going to pick up or not. Alright, since I have this one in my hands, I'm going to go ahead and with a different brush, and I'm going to go into Brain Freeze. Now, Brain Freeze is kind of like a combination of two shades out of the other palette. And just to show you, I know that you should be able to see the fallout on this one. There's quite a bit of fallout in this pan. And I have the brush angled up for a reason. Nothing like having powdery blue eyelashes. Because I have such hooded eyes, I have to look up and look forward to see if you can even see the blue. That's why I just brought it up just a little bit higher. Okay, brush clean. Now, in the Blue Blood palette, there are two shades that you can mix to get the Brain Freeze. So I'm going to mix I'm Cold and Blue Blood, and I'm going to tap back and forth in between the two to try and get an even color, and then I'm going to tap it off onto my hand. And then depending on what the color looks like on my hand, I'll pick up the lighter shade. So far we're looking pretty similar. Too bad my eyes don't match. One eye is more hooded than the other. One also has more lid space. I think the blend on this eye is better. So that means I clean my brush again. Go back into brain freeze. I also went a little higher out on the other side. Alright, I think I'm going to use Crystal Flesh and Cullinan out of here for my lid, and I'm going to use Snack and Jawbreaker out of the other palette. So these are going to be applied with the finger. And I will use my finger on the other side as well. I'm trying to grow my eyebrows out, and I've got a couple of like really long eyebrow hairs right here that are driving me nuts. I just want to, but I can't. I mean, I can, but. And I have quite a bit of fallout all over my face. Like, all over my face. Alright, now for this side, again, we're taking Snack. And then I'm going to go into Jawbreaker. Now when I swatched these out in the swatch comparison video, I noticed that the Jawbreaker shade looks similar to Cullinan, but it has more like yellow in it than Cullinan does. You can definitely tell Snack is more pink. So just to be, I forgot I had a blue one. Yeah. You should see my cat down here on the floor. All right, so I'm gonna go back into here really quick, and I'm gonna grab Crystal Flesh and just try and build this up a little bit. And of course, Fallout City. Let me throw on some white liner real quick, and then I will throw on some mascara, and then show you the finished look, and then let you guys decide. I guess you could call this like a battle of video. I didn't even think about that, because I have that series that I do. I'm feeling some like 60s vibes with this pastel look. It's not quite bold enough to be the 80s. All right, let me zoom you in. So here we have the Jawbreaker side, and then the blood sugar side, and then both of them together. What do you guys think? See, told you I got mascara on my lid. I don't know if it'll come off either. Got mascara on this side too. I think if you didn't know they were different palettes, looking at them, that you wouldn't be able to tell the difference between the two sides. Like if I really nitpick, you can see this color here is a little bit darker than this color. This color is almost a spot-on match because when you mix those two shades, the blue dot that I had on my hand, it does make the brain freeze shade. The snack color on this eye does look very similar to the, what is it, Crystal Flesh, but the snack is more pink, whereas the Crystal Flesh is more of a neutral. And the Ice Cold over here is has more yellow shimmer in it than the Cullinan side, which looks like I brushed off more of it than I should have with that cotton bud. So let me fix my bald spots, because I'm going to take a couple pictures as well, and then I'll post it on Instagram over the next couple of days or so. Usually when I get the video edited, I'll start posting the pictures from the look on social media. But I mean, even like looking up close at these, if I didn't know, like if I just had two eyeshadows in like a magnetic palette and I didn't like inspect them and just put them on my eyes, would I know that these are two different looks? Probably not. I wouldn't know that they are two different palettes just from visually looking at them. They are very, very similar shades. And there's, like I said, there's only enough colors to do like one more look, because out of this palette, you've got the Tasty shade, you've got Soaked, you've got the Virgin shade up here, and I think there was one more. Delicious might be used. The Delicious shade has more purple in it, whereas the Undertaker shade in this palette is more like a navy blue, where that one's like a navy purple. This is more like a navy gray. So out of here you have, oh, and Cute and Mint Tea, they're definitely not the same. But you could get away with using Untouchable in replacement for Good Morning. I might use that in my next look. You have Celebrity Skin that's similar to Tasty, even though Celebrity Skin is lighter. You could probably mix Wealthy and Celebrity Skin to get a close shade to Tasty. Again, with Undertaker, it's more gray, navy blue, whereas Delicious is more like a purple navy blue. Then you have Blue Monday and Soaked. Soaked is more of like the royal blue shade, whereas Blue Monday is more like a purple version of royal blue. So it's a royal blue with a purple hint to it. So those are the only other colors, and if you want to see me do a look using these two palettes, using those shades, the Untouchable, the Celebrity Skin, Wealthy, Undertaker, and Blue Monday, and then use the four comparable shades out of here, which would be Good Morning, Soaked, Delicious, and Tasty, I can do that. That's not a problem. There isn't really another shimmer shade that is in both that I haven't already used, so, ooh, almost dropped it. That would have been bad. I'd have cried. Let me just put both of those down. One less thing to drop. So anyways, I'm Rebecca Oberstadt. If you want to see another like two looks, two palettes with me using similar shades, one on one eye, one on the other eye, comparing the Jawbreaker to the Blue Blood, let me know, because I can record that with, like I said, the shades I've already mentioned that I didn't use just now. So I'm Rebecca Oberstadt. I will see you guys in another video very soon. Have a great day or night wherever you are, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.